George, what's your question? The Brenton. Oh, Brenton. Yeah, Brenton, what was your question? Your first question you asked? You said something about 2 years.
Oh yeah. So what made you want to stay in the house for 2 years?
Because it's like when you're learning something new, right? You have to know that there's different problems, there's different phases you're gonna go through when you're learning information. So when I first started doing this stuff on this online marketing stuff, I wasn't like you right now. I didn't know all the stuff that I know now. So if I would have been out partying or even taking a break, every second that you take out of your business, it's gonna affect your business. So you guys got to understand that, like, it's a linear system, okay? Your business is not linear. So what I mean by this is that everything you do now, right, it's gonna affect your future. So if you take this time out of your day and go do something else but your business, 2 years from now, you're gonna be like, damn, what happened? Why is my business sucking? It's because you took 2 minutes out of your business. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically when you say yes to something, you say no to something else.
Yeah. So what you want to do is that you guys want to focus, because it's all about focus. When you're learning information and you take away the time that you're doing in the stuff that you like, let's say you're working on a project right now, right? And you take a break and go do something else, it's gonna affect you. You guys might not see it right now, but it's gonna affect you later on, because that little moment that you could have been putting in your business, you took that moment to do something else. That moment was the moment that could have made your business excel farther. So you guys have to understand that when you're learning information, you're gonna go through different phases, and especially times compound. Okay, if you look at Warren Buffett, his income, like this dude, like literally, if you guys can pull it up, like when he was 50, like it just skyrocketed up. Like you can see, it just skyrocketed, but people don't know that Warren Buffett has been putting in a lot of time in his business before all of that had happened. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why I stayed home for 2 years is because I knew that every moment I have to put it into my business. There's no excuse. If I take every second out of what I'm doing, it's going to affect me in the future. So now, when I do stuff, I capitalize on everything that I'm doing, because it became a part of me. It became a part of me. Everything that I do is business. Like I live, eat, sleep business. And that's how you have to be if you want to do business. Does that answer your question? So yeah, what was your question?
How to, I guess, market yourself without having to be the face of your own brand in the public eye, you know?
Yep. So like I was saying, I'm an introvert just like you.
For 2 years.
Yeah, I'm an introvert. So what you want to do is when you're trying to market yourself online without showing people yourself, you have to use what's called a VSL. A VSL stands for video sales letter. A video sales letter, because this video sales letter is used specifically. A video sales letter is used specifically just to sell your perfect customer. Okay? So it's used specifically to sell your perfect customer. So how it works is that we set up a simple landing page, okay? First we set up a Facebook ad. First we want to know who we want to target first, okay? So who's your client? If you're in real estate and you want to target somebody who's looking to sell their home, so that's what we're going to include in the ad. So we're going to use Facebook, because Facebook right now has the best. They have the best algorithm to run ads on, and you can maximize sales off of Facebook. So Facebook, you run a simple Facebook ad saying, "Hey, are you a real estate agent looking to get more clients?" Right? Then you show that ad to all the people who are in real estate. You just go to Facebook. If you guys know Facebook ads, you go to the targeting and you type in real estate agent, and you narrow it down to business owners. So real estate agents who are business owners. So you target those specific people. Then after, when you target those people and they see the ad on their Facebook page, you want them to click the link and go to your landing page. Your landing page is basically telling them, "Hey, I can help you solve your problem. I can help you get clients for your business. Whatever, what niche are you in?
Me,
What's
leadership strategy.
leadership? So your leadership strategy, so you're looking to help people who are CEOs?
Yeah, kind of anyone that can make a decision within an organization.
Okay.
Process improvement.
So if they can make a decision in their business, are you trying to help them get better at leadership?
Well, the system that I'm trying to create is for them to be proactive about combating the issues that they're going to face when they're working on any kind of project
Mm-hmm.
in any industry.
Okay, so are you selling a program?
Pretty much. There are a lot of different systems inside of the one main streamline strategy is what I call it.
Mhm.
A lot of systems that I have in place inside of that strategy, including like a bunch of Six Sigma steps and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what we'll do, basically like yours, we'll target entrepreneurs who are business owners, who've been in business for over 2 years. We'll target those individuals, and once those individuals see the ad, we'll have them come to a landing page that's saying, hey, you need to improve on your leadership skills. I don't know, you know what I mean? Whatever your clients are the problem they're looking to solve, that's the headline we're gonna have. You wanna make sure you have a good headline that resonates with your perfect client, because you wanna write a page in your diary. So every message that you put out there, you want them, once they see that message, they're like, oh my God, this person has an answer to my problem. So yep, so you want to make sure you have a headline that can actually explain everything. No, you don't have to be a big headline, but you can keep it simple. Then once they go to that landing page and you get their email, Kenny probably talked about this to you guys. You get their email, then we have them watch a short video training, a short 10 to 15 minutes video, explaining what we have to offer them. Once they watch that video, we have them schedule a call with us, because now they already watched the video and we pre-qualify them, and we also have them fill out a survey. So we're not just talking to anyone. So when you're selling your services, you want them to fill out a survey, so when you get on the phone call with them, you know everything about them before you're on the phone. So now when you get on the phone call with them, you don't even have to waste your time. If they don't even qualify, you can see on their application, and you can use Infusionsoft, or you can use ActiveCampaign. You can use that. Then after, you don't have to waste your time with the individuals that you're on the phone with. But this is a simple process. This process right here, this process alone, you can push this process up to like 50 grand a month. Just this simple process right here. If you draw the traffic and you have a message that resonates with your client, this process right here alone, I'm using this process right now. And I'm not even pushing it hard. Like if you go to my Instagram, right, once you click the link, I have them watch a short video. And after they watch the video, I have them go to a calendar. They schedule a call on my calendar. Then after, I have them fill out a survey to see if they qualify to talk to me. Then after they fill out the survey, my reps get on a phone call with them and they sell the program. Simple. That's how simple it is.
How do they feel about not speaking to you directly?
How did they feel?
Is that not a little deceptive?
No, that's not, because when you're selling, when you're marketing yourself, especially, you need to you're an authority. So I charge people to talk to me. I charge them $30 a minute. So now, before they even get on a call with me, they have to pay that. They pick, do you want to talk to me for 30 minutes? Do you want to talk to me for an hour? So once they pay that, then they get the call with me. You get what I'm saying? It's all about positioning.
Share with us, Vinny.
Yeah, so that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you that's how you sell people, by being an introvert. That's how you sell people, by not knowing, you on Facebook ads, right? You don't even have to have an Instagram account. Guys, I have friends who's doing $1 million a month just selling accounting program. And he don't even if you look at his Instagram account, you would be like, what the crap? Who would buy from this guy? The thing about it is because he's so niched down. He's focused on that specific people who's in that segments. And that's how you guys want to be. When you're selling a product, you want to niche it down. Because when you niche something down, you can sell it for a higher price. Like if I was selling a product helping dentists become a better leader, that's more niche. You get what I'm saying? So now when you're in that field, when you're in there, those people are going to refer their friends to you when you sell that one person. It's so niche down that they understand, because it's so niche down, they understand that, hey, this person has the answer to my problem. I haven't seen this anywhere else. Yeah, anytime you're niche down, you can charge more. Anytime you're like, the minimum you should charge when you're niche down is $5,000. That's the minimum you should charge for your program, because it's niche. It's niche because if the message resonate with those people, they can't find that anywhere else. Where are you gonna find somebody who help dentists become a better leader? You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't research that. You can't research that, so you want to be very niche. What question?
Is there, okay, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Because you just brought up the dentist thing. How do you go about finding, is there people that do that kind of research for you and bring in, I guess, those, like, how do I go about finding the kind of people that I need to see my ads and things like that? People aren't floating around on Facebook.
People are. This is how I get all. So I used to target lawyers, okay? So I used to actually help lawyers get clients back in the day. This is how I used to get lawyers clients. Listen, this is how I used to get lawyers, okay? So this is when you're running a video, you always want to run a video ad, especially when you're using Facebook. You want to run a video ad because when you run a video, this is how Facebook is, okay? It's a big ocean. It's a big ocean, right? When you run a video ad, and people watch the 90, so if the ad is about, let's say the ad is about 2 minutes long, right? And you display, say, hey, lawyers, this is what I can do for you. Obviously, if the person is not a lawyer, they're not going to watch the entire 2-minute long video. So what you want to do is that you want to create a video ad that basically explains what you can do for a lawyer and do a retargeting and do a lookalike campaigns of the people who view 95% of that video. Because the people who view 95% of that video are actually lawyers, or they have somewhat interest in being the lawyer. Because if I don't have no interest in being a lawyer, there's no way I'm going to watch a video that's 2 minutes long. So that's what you guys want to do when you're targeting these specific group of people. Dentists, anything you're targeting and you want to get niche down, do a video ad that's more than 2 minutes long. 2 minutes long and create a lookalike of the people who are actually watching that video. Because those people are so interested in that product. Or you. Does that answer your question? Yeah. You have any question, George? Brenton. He told me about a guy named George, so I keep calling you George. He's been telling me about this guy named George from the day I met him, so that's why I keep calling you George, Brent. Brenton. So, Brent.
Yeah. My biggest question is more about scaling.
Scaling? What do you want to scale?
Scaling your ads.
So Facebook ads?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. So when you're scaling your Facebook ads, right? You guys have to understand that first, when you first start testing, you're gonna lose ROI. Like, let's say this is how I like to call it, right? It's the trenches. I call it the trenches. Okay, so this is the trenches right here that people can't. Like, if you can't go through these trenches, you're never gonna get to the gold. You're never gonna get to the gold. And this is how the trenches work: is that when you start scaling your Facebook ads and you're spending, let's say, $300 a day, especially you, and you're trying to sell a niche product, and you're trying to sell a niche product, you have to understand that when you first start testing your ads, you're not really gonna start profiting up front, because you're still trying to find those segments of those people in that audience who's willing to buy that product. Okay? So when you start testing your Facebook ads and you're doing, when I first start testing my Facebook ads, it's always $150 a day. The first out the gate, it's $150 a day. Because by testing $150 a day, I'm going to see exactly who's interested and I'm going to collect data. Facebook, it's all about data. The more data you have, the more you can scale. So when you start testing $150 a day as the day goes on, you're not going to be profiting that much, but you're going to be building up data. Okay? You're going to be building up your own data, which we call a pixel. And we call that data a pixel. So when you're building up that data and you're spending $150 a day and you keep going down and you haven't got a sale, so that's where people pull out. They're like, hey, I'm losing money. I'm not willing to go down there. I'm not willing to go down there. So people aren't willing to go down to get up. Because once you start losing ROI, you're going to start profiting big because you're going to collect all this data. Then once you collect all this data, now you can actually scale. Now, instead of you losing $150 a day, you're making $200 a day. But you're still not profitable yet because you lost $150 a day. But you're climbing the trenches. You're going up and up and up. So now you profit $300 the next day, $400 the next day, $500 the next day, until now you profit, let's say you profit $90,000 that month. This is the trenches. If you're not willing to go here, you're never going to get here. You're never going to get there. If you're not willing to go down, you're never going to go there. That's why I tell individuals they need a credit card. Because the credit card is going to allow you to get there so you can get here. Because when you put a credit card on your Facebook ads, all you have to do is take all the money that you're making in sales and put that money back on the card. Then use that money to keep it going until you start profiting big. But when you first start, you're not going to profit big, but which is fine. Because at the end of the day, we're testing. We're testing. You have to keep testing until you can see what works. You can't quit. Okay?
And I guess at some point you're going to have to revamp all the material that you've been putting out now that you have the data and know who's watching your content and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to switch up your ads and
Yeah, exactly. So as you start doing stuff, right? Especially if you're that's why I tell people to start with the Vsl funnel right out the gate. Especially when you're starting out and you're selling a service, always use the VSL because you don't have you can't fuck up a lot. You can't fuck up a lot because the only place you can fuck up on is your landing page and your video page. That's it. So if you know it don't convert, hey, my headline needs to be changed. My video needs to be changed because that's not converting. So that's why I tell people always start with the VSL because with the VSL it's so simple and you can change those both segments first. Especially when you don't have a big budget, you can literally use the VSL and charge people $2,000 for your service and get so many clients from Facebook, from those specific people who's interested in your product. So if you're teaching people how to do leadership, right, you can teach people who are dentists. I'm not saying dentists, okay? I'm giving you a scenario, but you want to make sure it's niched down. It can't just be, hey, I'm going to teach everybody how to become a leader because your message is not going to resonate that well.
these are people that already have established businesses and it's just about improving their processes in-house.
Yeah, but what type of business?
That's the thing. That's the point. Hookah it's relevant to anyone in any industry.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, we'll keep going. That's fine. His thing's about to die, but we'll keep going. But yeah, you said, go ahead. You said, what was?